Hi guys, my name is Kaitlyn. I'm here with Austin Underground at ACL, and today we are here with Sarah and the Sundays. How are you guys doing today?
Amazing. Yeah. Awesome. It's a good day.
Yeah, so I know that on your Instagram I saw that y'all had just finished your tour. This is your first show since your tour. How did it go? What was the best memory from tour?
Yeah, I mean, this was definitely not like anything we've done on tour. We've never done a festival before, so this was really crazy and awesome. And being in Austin too, we live here and had a lot of like friends and family around. Yeah, and for tour, best memory, I don't know. I think it was more like places that we really liked. What's up?
People. The bands mostly that we were on tour with, I think, made it everything it was for us. I mean, Sir Please, Juniper, the Happy Fits, all of them this year really.
It really makes tour so much better if you can be around people that you like hanging out with. Sounds obvious, but it's not always that. So we've been grateful for that for sure.
Yeah, you mentioned going on tour with like the Happy Fits and stuff. What's something that you've taken away from the bands that you've toured with, like something you've learned from them that you're going to take into your future projects and stuff?
Energy. The Happy Fits have crazy energy, and it's not to say we're like attempting to replicate that, but I think just like they really put that in our heads, just like this, give it everything you've got and put on the best show you can and leave everything out there on the stage while you have the chance. So yeah,
Confidence.
Sir Please too,
Yeah.
Same deal. Confidence, yeah.
Sir Please. They're just so confident in themselves.
Yeah.
Like seeing that really makes
Juniper,
you
super tight, like just as a band, real tight, like
too good.
just locked, yeah, like so.
Quick
I mean,
flex.
we've only been on tour with like amazing bands, and we're so lucky for that. But we've learned so much, like we couldn't even tell you everything. Yeah.
How has y'all's relationship with your fans grown and evolved as y'all have, grown and evolved?
I'd say I can grab it if you want, yeah. I think it's interesting because we moved down here in August of 2019, and we spent, 6 or 7 months kind of little residency at a college bar, playing some house shows, trying to like find our footing, and we more or less got to a place where it's like wait, what was the question? I'm sorry, I completely forgot. Fans, yeah. So we got to a place where we more or less, we were like ready to go. We were like, oh, we're gonna like start playing like all these shows and get all these gigs, and then COVID happened, and so immediately after that we were more or less holed up for 2 years, and over that period of time, like our Spotify numbers went up and our Instagram numbers went up, and we had literally zero like palpable feeling of that in our lives. Like we're sitting in our house all day. It's like, oh yeah, more monthly listeners, but like, what does that mean when like you're just like folding your laundry? It doesn't really like, and so it's been really cool to go out on the road and like actually meet people who are commenting on all our Instagram posts, or send us a funny email, or like. It's just cool to like meet people in person that like have such a little, like we'll have little jokes about these people who comment on our Instagram or something. And so it's like to meet them in real life and be like, oh my gosh, like you're the person. And they're like, you know me? And we're like, obvious, it's hilarious, So that's really cool. And like, yeah, I think we're still kind of like shocked by how people react to meeting us, because we're like just kind of bums. And so people are like, wow. And we're like, what's up? And so that's definitely been an adjustment, but overall it's been really cool to just like see kind of, the real world implications of the music we've been making.
Did you want to add?
Not really. Well, I mean, I guess one thing I was thinking is before the pandemic, also the only people we knew in Austin were our fans, I guess. So our fans like became our friends, like. They're kind of, I mean, we met our previous tour manager like through shows, and a lot of them were here tonight. Like the bartender from that college bar was front row in the audience tonight, which was really cool to see. But our fans are our family, yeah. Yeah, Gracie was there, yeah.
So how do indoor shows differ from the festival that y'all just played?
Play it way louder.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the biggest thing was like, and it's always sort of been this way, is I have a bad gauge of like amount of people. Even in like a 300 cap room, I'm like, what is that, like 50, 70 people? Like, that's 300 people. I'm like, okay. And then today it's like, I mean, it's even harder when it's outside and there's no walls, and it's like, you know, we're at the point, I think, like with tour and like opening for bands who are bigger than us and have bigger crowds than us, that we're like, doesn't necessarily make us much more uncomfortable to have like a crowd outside of what we would usually draw, but just like the space, the environment, the whole ambiance of the show is like very foreign to me, at least, and like just, you know, seeing these people, like this sea of people, and you're like, I can't tell where it starts or where it ends, and like just, you know, working with that. And like in our set where I was like, we've never played this song to a group of people this big, and we had them do like a clap, and I was like, I don't know if it's gonna work because we've never tried that, but it worked, and it was like, I don't know, you know, the show felt similar, but like the energy and the surroundings were foreign for me. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So kind of some more fun questions. What's the most overrated food spot in Austin? Overrated? Yeah, let's get some hot takes
I
going.
have one. They're not gonna like it. I'd say Torchies.
Oh,
I don't like
I'd
Torchies.
say, this is gonna get some hate, I'd say In-N-Out. I guess that's pretty agreed upon.
I have a real controversial Black's barbecue.
Are you talking about Terry Blacks?
Yeah, Terry Black's takes the dub
Terry
every
Black's
day.
for life.
Yeah, I've had Black's.
They have
The
Black's here.
brisket doesn't even compare. Oh my God. It's not even close.
Terry Black's is the way.
Kale?
Kirby Lane is overrated except for the vegan queso.
Okay. Okay.
That's true.
You tried to find avocado tacos?
No.
I'm gonna say one. I'm gonna throw this out there, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. And this is mostly just because I don't eat meat, but Whataburger, they have no options. They have no options for
Yeah,
me.
you gotta-
I can't get anything. So
You gotta grow up.
overrated in my opinion. But
If you're not calling it Waterburger, it's not for eating. That's what I thought it was Waterburger for childhood, yeah.
Yeah. What are y'all's thoughts on astrology? Do you believe in it? Is it completely made up?
Co-star's
I
fun.
got CoStar. Yeah, I like looking at that, my do's and don'ts and stuff. And
Once I start getting into a complete chart, it's just scary. Like, oh, what's your, Mars sign? Or I'm like,
I try not to like, ever really judge people off that or make assumptions about people off of that. I don't, try not to do that in general, I guess. So, that I guess that wouldn't be something that would inspire me to do that. But I think it's fun. I mean, I think, if it speaks to you, it speaks to you, and that's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, no harm, no foul.
My co-star says, be a poem.
Yeah.
I feel like you did that today.
I did that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm being a poem.
So, where can we find y'all? What's coming up next? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Find us on all social medias. Usually it's just Sarah and the Sundays. Instagram, everything else. Twitter is Sarah the Sundays. Spotify, Sarah and the Sundays. Facebook, Tumblr, Pinterest. We're everywhere.
You can text us if you want.
Yeah, you can text us.
I don't know the number, but it's on Instagram. So
Next, tomorrow we're playing at Scoot
I
In,
don't think this is coming at me.
opening for Goth Babe, and then we're going into hiding and writing another record. So
See you after.
if you can find us, bravo.
We're really looking forward to that next album. Thank you so much for sitting with us. Make sure to check us out on our socials, Austin Underground. Make sure to check them out on their socials. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.